To show you where the Rangers need this young man.
Off we go with ball one from Valdez. It feels like the chaos of Game 5 has graduated this.
I just think we've already seen the low part of the zone might be tight.
That's in. And that's a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Wow. Well, protect
innings in that game. Struck out 9. He's given up 5 in both games this postseason. He's going to get his first out here as Corey Seager does what he's done a lot of the last. Here's his 2-2. Backdoor breaking ball to get Grossman. He had more. On this 1-2 pitch, he swings and misses with the ball in the dirt. Won't even head down to first. That's the inning. Jose Altuve got the hero's welcome that he deserved when he was introduced tonight. He changed everything. The series was tied at 2. They were down in the 4th start of the postseason for Eovaldi. Begins with a base hit the other way from Altuve. Comes home with a 2-2. Altuve runs. Hard one to throw on for Hyman. No chance to get Altuve. Who does a little bit
to get Altuve to third.
On the payoff, it is a splitter inside for ball 4. The first 2 Astros have reached. 1-2 pitch. Bregman lifts a fly ball to center field for Leody Taveras. And that is how Eovaldi gets the first out. Altuve hanging on. Time for today's FanDuel Live same game part. Alvarez jam shot right center. It's down. Here comes Altuve. Alvarez and Altuve combine to get the Astros on the board quickly.
Lately.
He's driven in more than anybody in baseball since the start of September. Here's a knuckling liner to short that Seager's got.
Those are so hard to drop. Those are just instincts. Just
trying to limit this to 1. His 3-2 is cut on and miss, and he does, turning up a fastball to 97. One of the hallmarks of this great run for the 10 games in this postseason, and the Astros lead. Mitch Garver swings at the first one that he sees, sends it the other way and deep. On the first pitch of the inning, he hits it out and ties the game. Mitch Garver with an ambush of Valdez, and it's 1-1 just like that.
Wow, did they need that? And that is so not Mitch Garver, right? He'll take a lot of pitches. He'll work the count. Had a game plan. And there's the first Ranger. Remember I said who's going to go to right center, center to right center? He did it. And he got rewarded with a home run. I don't know if there'll be a carryover effect, but that's a great sign and a much needed run for the Rangers on this next pitch.
Right back to it. Garver rolls it to third. There's Bregman. 1 away. Down to the Rangers dugout. Ken Rosenthal has Mitch Garver. 2-2 offering. Here's a curve. Muscled into shallow right field. Tucker won't get there. That's a blue base hit for Nathaniel Lowe's. Got a hit in 5 games in a row now.
The one thing about Framber is that he pitched
coming up through this Astros system. There's a ground ball. 6-4-3. There's a double play to wipe away the blue pit.
He wants to go deep in this game.
Fastball rolled to second for Marcus Semien. And the first out of the inning. 9 times.
You're not going to give up many runs.
That's what they signed him for. 3-2. Strikes him out with a fastball to the knees. No, it'd be blowing up.
I mean, hey, you're on TV.
Chopper up the middle for Corey Seager, and Nathan Eovaldi has a 1-2-3 second. Taveras leading off to third and slapping one to Altuve. 1 out. NLCS continues. Trying to turn the page here. Pops up a curve. Frustrations continue. 2 out. The 2-2 from Framber Valdez. Swung on and missed. Nice looking cutter from Valdez. Goes after the first pitch. Hits the ball hard. The left center field. Taveras to the track with room. He doesn't waste it. Looking for his third ring. 3-1. Ball 4, and Brantley's walked twice.
In the first game.
On this 2-2, it is a cutter to the corner, and Bregman watches strike 3.
There's a man on first base. Yeah, I was just getting ready to say, you still have a base open. You can walk him. And that's respect, right? I mean, that's also telling you.
And you come and expect him from Jordan Baker, who's got a pretty tight zone usually. There's a curve up the middle. Seager on a bounce goes the short way, and Eovaldi strands 2. Tied at 1 after 3, and really good postseason outings. Grossman jumps on the first pitch, flies it to center field. Back goes Dubon with just enough room. Trying to do what Mitch Garver did in the second. Homer on the first.
Common by today's standards. Justin Verlander said after the game, biggest homer of his career. Of course he's going to do that. And then he looks.
3-2. Left side and through. So after parking one in the seats his first time, he puts a ball with eyes into left field to keep this 4th inning going. Behind the all-star catcher. Now an 0-1 pitch. Drives one the other way. Tucker's going back towards the corner at the wall. A leap and it's gone. Just over the glove of Tucker. 2 home runs for the Rangers the other way, and they've taken the lead in Game 6.
I'm not so sure if Tucker could have got back to the wall faster if he'd have had a chance to get at this. You see how he's floating? Oh, wow. Yes, he could have got that. He was floating back and just outside that glove. I'm not so sure along with us. I didn't think that ball had enough to get out. And just by, when I say floating, he hits the wall and that lowers his jump. But 2 opposite the Texas Rangers after Game 5.
Another 1-2 to low is chopped to second. Backs up Altuve to the outfield grass. That'll end the 4th. Seems like these Texas Rangers have taken on the personality of this. Rangers have given Nate Eovaldi the lead. And on the first pitch here at the bottom of the 4th, he's going to get Kyle Tucker. As Jonah Heim, the man that put him in front with a 2-run home run, makes the grab. Full count pitch coming from Eovaldi. Dubon shoots it to second for Simeon. 2 out. Last night.
Oh yeah, that was never.
Jeremy Pena breaks his bat on a little teardrop right side, and Eovaldi with a 1-2-3 4th inning. The Rangers with a kicks and deals a 3-2. It is the axe, and it's another strikeout.
I mean, that's unbelievable.
Saw them against Glasnow in the wild card round really try to get up on top of that fastball. Here's Taveras into the hole at short. Pena with an impossible try, and with Taveras' speed, no shot. It's been easy to forget lately, but this was the top run-scoring team. It's Maytown. 3-1 to Simeon. In the dirt for ball 4, and the Rangers are at first and second. Most aggressive guy in the big leagues. Swings at the first pitch, lines out to Altuve. On 2-2 to Carter. He goes to the cutter and strikes him out to strand a pair. Halfway home in Game 6. Rangers up 3-1. Maldonado gets hit to open this 5th. Altuve climbed the ladder and popped it up. That's where he's gone to homer against Eovaldi 5 times in his career, but this time harmlessly pops to Young. His 1-2 to Brantley is swung on and missed. 3rd good splitter in that at-bat.
Probably going to see 3-1.
There was a fastball. Yeah, and then it's a cutter, and it's popped up. And after hitting Martin Maldonado, Nathan Eovaldi goes 1-2-3 against the top. Getting better. Chases, and he struck out all 3 times tonight.
This time around.
No, not really. You know, like he's, he can spot that fastball low and away. You know, that's his bread and butter pitch. And he's throwing the split finger on the left-handers like he did to Michael.
One that was a hot-tempered kid growing up in California. There's Hine grounding the ball to first for Jose Abreu. Takes it to the bag, ends the top of the sixth.
Rangers, their top 3 bullpen arms will be available.
Yordan Alvarez leads off, lines the first ball into center field. It's down for his second hit of the game, and the first one for the Astros since his first inning single.
It's just amazing how well he sees.
One went away from a third straight pennant, and Abreu muscles one through. That ball's got eyes, and the Astros have life in the sixth. Back-to-back singles from Alvarez and Abreu, tying on a board. Swings away, taps it right side. Low goes to second. That's all they'll get. First and third, one away. His 0-2. Back up with a fastball. It's slashed to right center field. Garcia's over to catch it. It'll bring home Alvarez, and it's 3-2. Sacrifice fly from Mauricio Dubon, who again comes through.
And that's why.
Everyday roll. Jeremy Pena with 2 away. Grounds one to Seager at short. It's been weak contact all over the place from Pena. Astros get one back. 3. Rolled to first, easy one for Abreu. Putting added pressure on this Rangers team that has struggled in close games. And we talked about 4-pitch walk to Young. Boy, not again. The 9-hitter Taveras. Pops one up into left field. Pena goes out, calls off Brantley for out number 2.
I feel like this series, besides being,
I think everybody's now holding on to everybody having him in the back. Simeon to left field with a 2-out base hit. Now he's the key one. Let's see if Simeon has the gloves in the back pocket or if he has eliminated that from the equation. Finds himself ahead in the count on this 2-1 pitch. Pulls it sharply, knocked down by Abreu. Recovers calmly and feeds Neris to end the inning. Always emotional Hector Neris puts up a 0. Yeah, we stretch.
he gets on.
Into left field. Carter's got it. And a decision for Bruce Bochy. He has stuck with his starters in this. Here's a 2-1. Altuve pokes it right side over Simeon and down for his second hit of the game. Tying run aboard in the 7th. This roll this year. His 2-2 is grounded to second for Simeon. He'll go to second for 1. On to first. Lowe digs it out in a double play. Josh. Home of the 1-1. Kind of a half swing. Carter's got good speed. Pena's got to hurry. Got him. Oh. Rangers are going to say, hold on, let's take a look at this.
And he did.
Carter's going to have an infield hit here.
Hardest thing to do for first base.
Abreu is suspended 2 games. Abreu, Dusty Baker, and Garcia were all ejected from that game. Runner takes off, swing and a miss, throw down late, stolen base from Evan Carter.
4 for 6 against Abreu, and it was a perfect time to steal a base.
On 1-2, swings and misses and strikes out for the 4th time tonight. And make that home run not matter like that. On 3-1, Garver rips a line drive to the left field corner. It's a fair ball. Carter's in with the insurance. Garver's got a 3-hit game, and Texas has a 4-2 lead. Back to the fastball. Popped into shallow left center field. It is caught by Brantley, who's covered a lot of ground in this series. Abreu's 0-2. Strikes him out with the slider. The Rangers get a massive insurance run, though. An overturned call thanks to the Spregman. Start in the 8th. Ball with a walk. And they get Alvarez to the plate as the tying run. 0-2 pitch. Got him. Josh Spore strikes out Alvarez on 3 pitches, finishing him off with 97. On this 1-0 pitch, pulls a base hit into left field. Astros have the tying run aboard. Kyle Tucker on 3-1. Watches ball 4 to load the bases. Leclerc's 0-2. Lined it short and caught by Seager. Got it off the end of the bat.
Mind yourself when you're Leclerc.
Another one. Got him swinging. Jose Leclerc gets out of the bases loaded jam and finds redemption. Likely against Leclerc, back out there for a second inning. What a walk right there for Young to start the 9th. On 10 pitches, he's down there. On this 0-1 pitch, chops it right side. Takes a while to get to Altuve. In between bounce that he can't corral. 2 on, nobody out in the 9th for Texas. This is Montero's 8th pitch to him. It's pulled into left field. He went outside and got it for a base hit to load him up. Up to third goes Young. Bases loaded. Nobody out for Texas in the 9th. Oh, he gets hit, and they do the hard way to make it 5-2. Stanek comes in, misses badly with his first pitch, misses badlier with his second. Top of the 9th here in game 6. 1-2 to Carter. A nasty splitter right there to finish him off. Chance for more here. Bases loaded, 1 gone in the 9th. Stanek's 1-1 is drilled on a line. Left field and gone! Adolis Garcia makes his statement. And the Rangers have their sights set on game 7.
Well, it wasn't the train tracks, but it was special.
Third straight game with a home run for Adolis Garcia. The Rangers have broken it open. They lead 9-2.
Well, somehow, some way, he got shorter to the ball, Joe, because he had been swinging big and out of the zone.
Jankowski flies one to right field. Tucker's going back. Track, wall, leap, catch. Wow, Tucker brings this one back. Almost an instant replay of the home run earlier from Heim. But this one he's able to grab. No chance for anybody to catch this one, though.
So here's the difference. See, watch how this swing gets shorter and to the ball.
And Bruce Bochy's club has done it again. Gotten off the mat. The opponent.
Can you imagine if that was a 2-run game?
Right. Fly to right center field by Heim. Easier one for Tucker here. An explosion for the Rangers.
Going into game 7.
Yanner Diaz will pinch hit for Maldonado. Leads off this inning with a bouncing ball to the backhand of Seager. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Terrell and Stanek against the top of the lineup, not Abreu. You saw what happened.
2 pitches, 2 outs here, Tom.
Yeah, and finally, the last player who actually served a suspension in the postseason.
Lead in the 12th inning. It was Oral Hershiser that came in one day after he had fired 7 innings as a starter to get the final out of that game. We're headed to a game 7 in this All-Texas Championship Series. And isn't it fitting that these teams that tied during the regular season at 90 and 72 still can't decide things through 6 games? This is how it's supposed to be.
It is. We talked about it before this series started, trying to figure out what we were going to get. This is what I thought we were going to get. I really did. I could not pick apart these teams to have that big of advantage where a team went out. Even after the first 2 wins by the Rangers, you knew the Astros were not going anywhere. So here we go. You know I like game 7.
So, I mean, who doesn't? Best words in sports, buddy. Game 7. Bruce Bochy and Dusty Baker, 2 managing legends, to try to guide their teams through this one. Rangers trying to get to their first World Series in 12 years, looking for their first world title in franchise history. The Astros are on the verge of getting there for the 3rd straight year, a 5th time in 7 years. They're hoping that 2019 doesn't repeat itself, because if it does and the road team wins every game in this series, as it happened in the 19 World Series, Texas is moving on.
Well, here's what we know for sure. If Texas wins, they host the World Series.
Yep.
If Houston wins, it depends on what happens in the National League.
This is just, I mean, it's inexplicable, isn't it? This has been a team that's been great at home through the years. No team has ever had a losing record and gone to the World Series. Yeah, losing record at home, that is.